Hey yo guys, what is up? Welcome back. Don't you want to say hi? Hi. Hi. Say hi. Oh gosh. So, I know. Okay, can I film now please? Thank you very much. So I just came home from work and it's a Monday after a long weekend, so it's Easter Monday. But for some people, like myself now in this case, I didn't head off on Easter Monday, which, yeah, look at her. Are you fine? I know. And for me, especially, and for me, coming back from a long weekend, oh my gosh. And for me, especially when I come back from a long weekend, my anxiety level and my to-do list are basically just right up there. So I wanted to take this opportunity to talk about anxiety and how writing actually helps me to relax. And for that, of course, I have to write, hey, it's not all about you. Where is it? Okay, let me guys show you something. Lona, sit. This is wait, sit. Good girl. This is whatever is left of the little moose stuffed toy we gave her. Go get it. And she absolutely loves this thing. It's just really a piece of fabric left, but she absolutely loves it. Anyways, it's a gorgeous weather outside, and like I said, it's a Monday after a long weekend. So let's jump on the bike and let's chat. So yeah, let's jump on the bike and let's chat about it. Alright, I'm on the road. It is so warm, you guys. That alone is already phenomenal. But usually as soon as I try to relax and calm down a little, I try to stay away from the city traffic, which is of course not helping as soon as I'm on the highway within the city. So the good thing is about Kelowna, you only drive a couple of minutes and you're either like in the middle of downtown or in the middle of nowhere, and we want to go to the middle of nowhere. Gosh, I should have brought my sunglasses. Holy smokers. Still too many cars on the road for my liking. Well, to be fair, it's only just a little bit past 5. Rush hour is kind of still on the go. You can already see now how it gets more and more farmy. The properties are bigger and bigger. And you can see the mountains in the background, which is just so good. I'm not sure if I can ever get sick and tired of this view, or in general the entire Okanagan, because no matter where you turn around, there's always a view, no matter if to the lake, to the mountains, to the wide fields. You're never getting bored of it. At least I'm not. This road I actually never rode with the motorcycle yet. We just discovered it last weekend actually, because we went on a wine tour and we checked out Dout, which is, by the way, really, I can really recommend them. They're a very small winery in town, but delicious. Anyways, because of the wine tasting, we basically ended up getting into this area because we have never been in this area specifically before. And there are basically a little bit more windy roads, the orchards, the vineyards, or the vineyards, yeah, which are just not blooming quite yet. But there are a couple of ranches. Oh my god, I can't even talk today anymore. There are quite a few ranches coming up, and with quite a lot of horses and other farm animals and fields and whatnot. And that just seems so relaxing, which is definitely something I need today for sure. I'm not sure if many of you guys know that I'm a designer, actually, as a main living purpose. So my main job is basically designing interiors of homes, so kitchens, bathrooms, mudrooms, living rooms, fireplaces, whatever you can think of is inside of your house. I pretty much design. And the entire construction industry right now in Kelowna is insane. Insane, I tell you guys. I've never seen anything like that before, that it gets so busy. Oh, horsey! Within such a short amount of time. I don't know how anybody else is holding up in this industry as of right now. Anyways, it's so busy because everybody is working from home and suddenly stare at the kitchen or the bathroom or anything in their house forever without like really being able to change it, and without being able to travel, they can suddenly afford all different kinds of renovations or decide to completely build from scratch, which is really happening in the Okanagan as of right now. Oh, and here to the left, actually, that's how you get into Nagging Dowd Winery, right there. You have to call for an appointment at the moment, but still worth it. Does it not feel completely different to like from 10 minutes ago? So different. Anyways, everybody wants to renovate or do something different, or is moving to the Okanagan because they can work from home and do whatever they want, and are moving to Kelowna pretty much, as weird as it sounds, what I did just about a year ago. But with all these people coming, or people want to renovate, the shortage of suppliers is getting very serious, and also the timelines of like parts and pieces and items just to get them, it gets very tight and very tough at the moment. And because we are basically like, my stuff is always coming at the end of every renovation, so when millwork gets shipped, like again kitchens and whatnot, that's pretty much at the end of anything. So if we can't deliver, people can't move in their homes in the worst case scenario, and rentals as well are a big shortage at the moment. So all of these things are not helping, that people are getting, oh, that's a pretty house, are getting more and more impatient, more and more unreasonable. Oh, that's also a pretty house. Oh, come on. And they just don't understand that even local people are getting hit, or local manufacturers are getting hit with COVID and all their aftermath. Anyways, all of that actually just triggers my anxiety a lot. Like, a lot. Look at all those houses and those gates. Holy smokers. I try not to curse as much. Not going well. And even if I tell myself it's just chemistry, no one is going to die, yada yada yada, well, people seem to not think the same way. And at the same time, my biggest flaw really is that I'm a people pleaser. For me to actually say no, or potentially someone to not disappoint, but really don't please, that's a tough one for me. Even though it's really on my resolutions list of this year that I try to say no more often, or just like put myself first, if that makes any sense. And I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. More horses. But that brings me back to the topic of this video, why writing actually helps my anxiety, or like helps to calm down my anxiety. Can I actually turn right? I think so. Let's try it. Whoa. definitely calms me down, especially when you can ride through a scenery as I do right now. It is out of the city, it's just calmer. It, for me at least, it kind of puts everything back into a perspective that is more reasonable, and that gives me time to think about like what's actually important in life, and get a grasp again on what is important really for me, and that it, like, I can just be so blessed that I am actually so busy as I am, because other people around the world got laid off or don't have a job or can't even feed the family or don't know how to afford rent and all of those things, and I'm lucky enough that I don't have to worry about any of those, which again just sets my gravity center point back to zero. Oh, these curvies are fun! If you made it so far in this video, consider smashing this like button, because it only takes you guys a second, but it's going to help me and my channel out a lot, because it is going to trigger the algorithm that you like what you see. And then also, you know, smash the subscribe button with it. And maybe turn on the bell notification, you know? All the YouTubery. And then maybe let me know in the comments down below how to your anxiety. Are you suffering under that? Like, are you suffering with anxiety as well or not? Is there any better cure for you out there? Or how are you coping in those days that we're living in? I already feel way better. It's funny how to-do lists can suddenly not feel as intimidating. Because you know what? Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is another beautiful day. Can also be a crazy day, but nothing that won't get past us, right? Honestly, guys, it looks here like a completely different world. It doesn't even look like alone anymore. And I honestly have no idea where I am. No idea. Anyways, guys, I think this video is already long enough. I'm just going to try to find a good spot to take a thumbnail for this video. And then I'm trying to find my way back home again. No, actually, I will ride a couple of minutes without chatting with you, even though I love it. I love just hanging out with you sitting there on my handlebar. If you didn't do it yet, like I asked you before, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. And then we for sure will see each other in the next video. Until then, don't get stressed out too much, be good, have fun riding, and be safe. See ya.